Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on this eyeshadow look. So first I'm starting off with my Louise base in the shade Rumour 03, and I'm just going to put that over my lids. I'm not going to do too much talking in this video, but in the parts where I do need to make a comment, I will come and I will speak. This should be a fairly quick video as well, because I'm trying not to make my videos too long. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for all your support so far. I have also thought about it. I don't really say much on the brushes I'm using in my videos because I kind of think, oh, they can see it, but I think I will try to be a bit more conscious of that in future videos. So in this one I'm just using a flat brush just to put my base on. Then I'm going to use a fluffier brush to set that base with my Mercier translucent powder, and it's just to make sure it's not moving. I don't set it to the point where it's really matte, because then I think it just makes your eyeshadow look too powdery. But set enough but still slightly tacky, just so the eyeshadow does actually have somewhere to stick to. And I'm just going to tap that all over my eyelids. The two main palettes in this video is my Juvias the Magic palette, and also my Morphe palette in 35M. So first I'm going in with my Juvias the Magic palette, and I am using the shade Zakia, and I'm just going to put that in my crease, and I'm just going to make sure it's it fills the top part of my crease and also the outer V of my eyes as well, because that's like my main focus shadow. And I'm looking at the camera because I realized that at some points it was going off, so it was just like I was just checking that it was still recording, because it was like, screw this, no more recording for the day. But nah, it was fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that on my crease and in my outer V, as you guys can see. Please do pardon the eyebrows, the needed threading. Now they are freshly threaded, so I will be doing a video. This video is from some time ago actually. I realized it was sitting in my camera roll, so I was like, perfect, because I've been quite busy recently. I haven't really had much time to record, so I was like, oh, there's a video sitting there, let me just edit this and put it out there. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So my brows do look different now. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Wow, I said I wasn't going to talk much in this video, and look at me, 2 minutes 40 seconds in, I'm still talking. You know what, I tried guys, but I must just talk. I just have to talk, I must just talk. The brush I'm using here is a slightly denser one. I think I will put a link to the brush. I got it from Amazon. I will put a link in the description box as well if you want to get it. They are really good. And now I'm going to go in with my Morphe 35M palette. Silly me, I was moving around, so I had to freeze it there so you guys could see the colour. And I'm just going to put that in my outer V, just to deepen the crease, well, the outer V area a little bit more. There isn't really much to say. So in this one, the brush I'm using is slightly slimmer, but again it's still quite dense. So the fact that it's quite dense means I can pack on that dark brown colour in the crease without it being too overpowering, because I am blending it out at the same time, and I'm not putting too much dark brown in the crease in the outer V. And I do realize as well that when I use colors, I don't do intense colors. Like I don't make my colors like because most of my looks that I try to do are things you should be able to wear out, like going out for brunch or something, like just things you can wear out. They're not like party looks, but I think one of these days I will do like proper party looks where the colors are a lot more out there and vibrant and stronger. So I'm not making the dark brown too intense, just because again it's just meant to be like a soft dark brown, but noticeable where you can see it, but it's not too bold. You feel me? So I'm just making sure that I have enough dark brown in there, and I'm just packing a little bit more, especially in the outer V areas, because I want it to look a bit fierce, but a soft, fierce kind of look. I'm also taking a bit of that dark brown into my actual crease, just because I want that area as well to be a bit deeper and to be a bit more pronounced as well, just so you can see the actual shape of my eyes as well, and it's not just lost in that original colour that I put on. How you hold the brush is also pretty important. So when you want the colours to be a lot more concentrated and packed on, it would be better to hold it closer to the crystals, but when you want it to be a bit lighter, it's better to hold it a bit closer to the top of the actual brush itself. So once I'm okay with that, I'm just going to go in with my Real Techniques brush. I can't remember the name of this brush, I've had it for some time, and also my P. Louise base, and I'm just going to cut out my butterfly cut crease. So I think I've done one video on this initially. So a butterfly, let's try again. A butterfly cut crease is literally this. It just looks like, you know, dainty butterfly wings, and it's just a tiny little cut crease. It's not a full cut crease in terms of it's not going all the way to your crease. It's literally like halfway to your crease. I don't think that's a good description, but I hope you guys can see in this video. You see how it looks like a tiny, you know, butterfly wing, but I'm going to extend it a bit more and make it slightly bigger just for the shape of the shadow that, you know, I'm looking to achieve at the end of the look. So the brush is the Real Techniques detailer brush. I just had to look at it. Yeah, it's the detailer brush, and I'm just using that to do the butterfly cut crease. So now I'm just going to go back with the brush I used to apply my dark brown, and I'm just going to use it to blend out the, you know, edge of that butterfly crease. Then I'm going to use my Morphe palette in the this is the 35B palette. The way I'm doing with sorry guys, it's a 35B palette, and I'm just using the white in that palette as the main, you know, eyeshadow color. And I'm just being careful with that, because sometimes I feel like when you use a lot of white, it can look very cakey, very powdery and very cracky. So I'm just going on, you know, going to do this first of all just quite lightly and not packing on too much, and then later I'll go over it and pack in a bit more. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on this other side, first cutting out my cut crease. I mean, to be fair, it is a bit larger than your standard butterfly cut crease, but you know, that's what it's meant to be anyway. And then again, I'm just going to pack on that white from my Morphe 35B palette. First of all, lightly, and then going back later to make it a bit more intense and packing on a bit more. And honestly, that's pretty much the look, guys. So the rest of the video is just me going back and forth and fixing things I don't quite like, or you know what, you know, making things a bit darker. And you know, when I'm done with this off camera, I do my lashes, do my liner, do all that, you know, extra stuff. And yeah, and you guys will see the final look again in some minutes. It's really irking me that I didn't sort out my brows before doing this video, but guys, I'm sorry, just bear with. And yeah, so that's pretty much the video, and this was the, you know, the finalized look once everything else was done. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.